Hello everyone, it's me again. I'm back, whatever you want to, however you want to say it. I don't know how long it's been since my last video. I know that I did one with Molly the weekend before Thanksgiving, so that was like 2 weeks ago. And I think I did one I think it's been about 2.5 weeks. I don't know. It's been a while. My videos have never been, I never do them on a certain day. I just do them whenever. And since I'm focusing on one piece to try to hurry up and get it finished, I haven't really, I've been showing progress up on Facebook. I just haven't felt the need to do a video. But I'm doing one today. So, anyway. And I'm fighting off a cold or allergies or something. I don't know. So I might be coughing a bit. I got my water here. I just sent my son out to get me some caffeine because, I got coffee in the house, but I don't drink coffee. Never acquired the taste for coffee. Not even the flavored coffees with the flavored creamery no. Don't even like coffee ice cream. So you're going to see me drinking a lot because of my throat. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, let's see. What are we going to start with? Let's start with my one whip that I'm working on. This is the only one I'm working on. And I've come to the... I've been focusing on this piece because this piece was supposed to be a Christmas gift for my brother. And he lives up in Oklahoma, and I'm in Connecticut, so I'm going to have to ship it off and everything and get it framed before then. And I've come to I can't even talk. Come to the conclusion that I'm not going to have it ready in time to send it to him for Christmas, which is okay. He'll get it for his birthday, which is in March, and I'll have it done. I have enough time to get it done for March, but I'm still focusing on this until the end of the year. I figure why I got it, get as much done as I can, because I got some big plans for 2016, which we'll go over later. So I figure while I got this one out and working on it, and I'll get as much done as I can. So here's the update. I started doing a lot of the back stitching because I got to to do this side. I got to move it out, take it out of the. Excuse me. I got to move the Q-snaps. And I figured I don't want to move them and then stitch this side and then back stitch and move them. So I'm doing all the back stitch over here, and then I'll move it, and then I'll stitch this side and then do all the back stitching. And, a lot of people, the majority of stitchers out there, they all say the same thing. Oh, I hate back stitching. On the other hand, I really enjoy the back stitching because to me, that's just when it just starts to pop and come alive, and it just makes it look good. Now, saying that, I will say on this particular piece, and this is the only piece, on this particular pattern, I should say, and this is the only pattern that's been like this, the back stitching has been hard because, excuse me, there are some places where the grid lines, that's on the pattern, and the line for the back stitching coincide, and you can't tell where one starts and one stops, which makes it very, very difficult in some places, especially in the car. That I had to literally take the picture and look at the picture, which is small, and I should have brought it over. But that's the only complaint I have, is that they should have either done the lines for the back stitching in a colored so that you could tell the difference between what's back stitch and what's a grid line, or done it a lot thicker than the grid lines or something. Because like I said, there's some places, and in fact there was one place, I forget where it was, I was back stitching this long line and then I realized, oh my god, that's a grid line. Duh! So, but I'm really liking this piece. I love the colors in it. And now, especially up here in part of the car and where I've done the back stitching, like I've done the back stitching down here, but not up here. And you see, it just really pops. Really looks good. Now, There's some back stitching I'm not going to do on this piece because I was like, seriously, that's ridiculous. See all this checkered part down here? In the pattern, it has you back stitch each individual square. Seriously, personally, I don't think it needs it. What do you guys think? I don't think, and I'm not going to do it. I don't think it needs it. I hope the lighting's okay in here. Did have the overhead light here in my dining area on, but it didn't look good, so I turned it off, and to me it looked better. So I don't know. Anyway, but that's what I'm doing. I'm right up here in the back stitching. I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to finish this. Then I'm going to do the shoes and this part and this part. And then I'll move the Q snaps and then start stitching this side. And there's still quite a bit of back stitching, not back stitching, cross stitching left to do on that piece. So, like I said, I was hoping, I should have started a lot sooner. I didn't start it till November. And I should have started a lot sooner because I didn't realize, because there's a lot of back stitching in it. And I didn't realize it was going to take me as long. I'm not as, I don't know. Alright, so that's my one whip. Now what? Do we want to talk about... Alright, let me do my haul real quick. It's not going to be... I got a lot, but it's going to go fast. Trust me. Alright. I was able to catch the rainbow stitchery. I think it was 60 or 70%. The same sale everyone else caught. Early enough to pick up quite a bit of floss. And I'm going to show y'all what I got. I'm not going to show y'all color for color because it's a lot. And like I said, you know, how many of y'all, I mean, it just, the colors never look right. I mean, why do I want to show you a purple and you see it darker than what it really is? And so, I'm going to buy that. And then you get it and you're disappointed because, well, that's not what it looked like on Joe's video because you never get the lighting right. So it's I feel like I'd be false advertising because, you know, you never get the color right. So I'm just going to show you a quick shot of everything. So from Rainbow Stitchery, I got Classic Colorworks. All of this. Look at that. Look at all those colors. Oh, handful. And I didn't, when I went through, I just went through and just picked colors I liked. Got all that. That's from Classic Colorworks. Then, this is Gentle Arts. I didn't get as many as them. Whoops. It's all falling apart. Gentle Arts, got a bunch of those. And I got a question real quick. I don't know. You got the Gentle Arts here. And let me separate these. Someone knows the answer to this question. Please let me know. Somehow. You have the Gentle Arts sampler threads. And then you got the Simply Shaker. I mean, see the two different. What's the difference between the two? Because they're both. I mean, there's both variegated. It's not like one's variegated and one's not. They're both cotton. What's the difference? If anyone knows the difference, I mean, y'all want to let me know. All right, and then I got some Weeks Dye Works. Got a bunch of colors of those. Okay. I'm trying to keep these separated. And then I'm excited about this. Because it's the first time I've purchased these. The Water Lilies. the silks. I wish I didn't buy a whole lot. I just picked colors I thought that I liked, that I thought I could use in, in something. I'm wishing now, because I ordered these and a couple of days later I went back and said, well, I'm going to order some more. I decided to order some more. Then they were all gone. I think it was Katie wiped them out. No, I'm teasing. I don't know if it was Katie. I'm just teasing her. But, because she bought a lot too. I think everyone bought a lot. But I wish I would have ordered some more, because, like I said, and the reason why I didn't is because I had never ordered and I have never used these, and so I was unsure about them. But they're so nice. Oh, everyone else does. Oh, but and these are the silks, and I really, really like them. Of course, on their own, not being on sale, they're really, really expensive. So that I don't, I mean, I could see myself buying some for a project here or there, but I think that they would put me in a poorhouse if I bought like a whole bunch. So that was all from Rainbow Stitchery that I got. And then, keeping with the theme of... Oh, hang on, I gotta grab it. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Alright, I thought I had it over here, and I didn't. Alright, then keeping with the theme of floss, I'm not going to show you all these. I'll just show you. That's not the ones I want. Here. Okay. I decided to join a Floss of the Month club. And, where you get floss. Oh, that's not what I want either. Well, I'll keep this one out anyway. Oh, yes, Joe, you should have been more prepared than what you are. Did these get mixed up or something? Because I had... Oh, there it is. Because I had them in order. Okay. Anyway. I decided I wanted to join a Floss of the Month club. And I wanted to join one with silks. And I looked... And before I joined, I did research. Because I ordered, a couple of skeins, or I looked at some that other people had, and I wanted a silk. I didn't want a rayon. There are some, and this is not any kind of judgment or anything, but there's a difference between silk and rayon, and there's some out there that are selling silk when it's really a rayon, which is fine. I mean, it's no big deal, but I don't like the rayon. I wanted a true silk. So, and I really don't see too many people out there showing this thread. So I was unsure about it, so I ordered some, and I really like it. It's really, and I've did some test stitching with it, and it stitches up nice. Really nice. And I'm on the Floss Club through Stitching Bits and Bobs. That's where I found it. And it's the Carrie's Creation, and it's the silk. Hand-dyed silk floss. And I'm just going to show you. I got my first shipment in, and I'm not going to show you all of them because I already got them in little baggies. But the colors are really nice, and it's really, I mean, it's a. I mean, there might be some rayon in here, might be a blend, but it's more silk than anything, and it's really, really soft and really, really nice, and I like it. And I decided that since I was doing the silks, I'll go ahead and do at least a couple of months of the cotton ones too, which I'll probably do a couple of more months of the cotton just to get a few in, but then I think I'll stop because I got the Weeks Dye Works and the ones I just showed you, and I think if I'm going to do a Floss of the Month for cotton, I might switch it to one of those, because you see those more in, patterns than you do. I've never seen a pattern charted for this stuff. But the silks, because next year I plan on trying to substitute stuff out. And like I said, I just want to sit here and stroke it. It's so nice and soft. So I'm on that one. I got my first month in. I should be getting my next month's in. I'm thinking anytime now, because I got this like, I don't know why I didn't show y'all sooner, but I got it like the 1st of, I think the 1st of November. And keep it on the floss. I'm trying to make this go quick, because I know not everyone likes to watch haul. But I ordered some fabric from LJ on his Black Friday sale, and I got free floss with it. So that's cool. And I want to show you some of the fabric now. If y'all haven't, this is Fabrics by LJ. He's just starting out, and I kind of feel for him because I know he's doing this as like a second job, you know. And if he's not careful, he's never going to sleep, because I don't know personally, but it seems like that smells so good. It seems like that, you know, his fabrics are making a hit. I don't know. So I ordered. This is all what I got from him from Black Friday, and I ordered it Friday, and I got this in yesterday, which was Thursday. So in less than a week, you know, he's pretty good. But I got this one. This is a 28 count Monaco. Isn't that pretty? Got that one. And oh, they smell so good. He puts fabric softener sheets in them, and whenever I get fabric in from him, the first thing I do is take the fabric softener sheets out and go put them in my laundry room. I mean, because you can take the fabric sheets out, and the fabric will keep the smell. Not. Okay, I got that one. And then I got, this too is a 28 count Monaco. And I'm not going to pull them all out of the bags. I mean, this is a purpley one. And then this is also a 28 count Monaco. And it's a reddish one. And then this is a 28 count Lugana. And this is a bigger piece. All these other pieces I showed you are 15 by 18. This one is a 19 by 22. And this one I will take out, because this one you won't do it justice if it's still in the bag. This one's real. I'm going to find something. I might do one of my mirrors on this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Doing a good job, Lucas. Good job. But I can imagine that you're working yourself to death. And, you know, I don't mind. I don't know how everyone else is. But, you know, he dyes all his fabric. Oh, let me hang one more. And then this is a 16 count, 14 by 17. I got it to do, like, some ornaments and stuff on. It's a bluish color. When he puts up fabric, I mean, he doesn't put up a whole lot at a time, because his big thing is that he wants you, whatever you see and pick, that you actually get that piece. And to me, that's fine. I'd rather have a smaller selection and get it within a week than order something. Back up. You can't go through there. You're too big. Sorry. Then order something, because I have an order out for one dye. I'm not going to name names because I'm not that type. But that I ordered at the end of October, and I'm still waiting for it. And it's only one piece of fabric. You know, and I understand it takes time to dye and everything, but if you're getting big enough to where it's taken, you know, 2 months, because this wasn't the end of October. I think it was like October 18th I ordered it. And it's taken you almost 2 months to get out one piece of fabric. Then you need to either A, hire more people or something. I don't know. Just saying. Alright. Now, I bought some patterns too. And I got some of them here. But what happened is when they came in, I right away, or actually, no, the other day, Wednesday, I went through and straightened up and was putting things away and making my kitting stuff up for next year, what I was going to do and everything. And I was, because I like organizing. Sit me down and organize something and have fun. And I got really excited and I, like, put everything in the binder, all my patterns I bought in the binder before showing them to you. So I just went through and I didn't want to show y'all patterns I already shooed. I already showed them. That I already showed. But these I'm pretty sure I haven't shown, and these are new ones. So, just real quick. I bought these. I don't have anything Thanksgiving-y. So I bought that. It says Autumn Color Days. Then I bought this one. I like Jingle Bells. Then here's a Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make this up for next Thanksgiving. So, and then I got doggy treats because I wanted to get something with my dogs. I make something. Oops. And I got this one. Thought that was cute. A reindeer jumping over Santa and a snowman. And it looks like it. If you look, the reindeer's jumping over, but it looks like Santa. Is that Santa? No, that's a bird on top of Santa's head. It's going to get clipped by the reindeer's hind legs. So that might be Christmas dinner. That bird. Then, and I don't know if I showed y'all this one already or not, but if I did, I like it so much I'm going to show y'all again. It's the Snowman's 4 Seasons. It says families are for all seasons because love doesn't melt. Oh. And I'm going to make this as one long banner and put up somewhere in my house one of these days. And then I like this one. Be jolly, by golly. Thought that was cute. And then I got this one. And it says St. Nick's toys for good little girls and boys, and it comes with a charm. See, it's a little bugle that goes somewhere, I don't know where. Alright. See, that was painless, right? Can you imagine if I would have showed all those flosses one by one? I can't do that. Oh. God, where's my son with my drink? Alright, that's it. Okay, now I'm going to go. Everyone's talking about their 2016 plans. Well, I too have plans for 2016. So, I will enlighten you on my plans. And to be honest with you, I wrote all this down. I wrote these plans down and everything, and I thought about it and about what I wanted to achieve next year, what I want to accomplish and everything. And I don't know if I'm being I don't know if I'm putting more on my plate than I can do. I don't think so. But who knows? And this plan, by all means, is not carved in stone. If I get around March, April, May of next year and decided I want to change my plans up a little bit and do something, I will. It's, this is a hobby. I tell you what, these aren't my plans. In fact, I'm going to do that. Plans for 2016. These are more like not guidelines, guidelines. Because you can change guidelines. For 2016. Alright. My first is to have some sort of rotation. I don't know what that rotation is going to be. And I don't even think... I do know what it's not going to be. Okay? it's not going to be something that's like, how can I explain? I think my rotation is going to be more like, what do I want to work on for the next couple of days? I think I'm going to, I think it's going to be a very flexible one. I can't have anything too structured or too rigid. I got to work on this day, and I got to work on this day, and today I think I might want to work on that. Oh, I can't because I got to work on this. I can't do that. This is my hobby. It's not. If I start doing that, to me, it would feel like a job, and if it starts feeling like a job, then I'm going to start hating my boss. And, well, who's my boss? Well, me. And then I don't want to hate myself. It's just how my mind works. I don't know. So it's not going to be anything rigid. It's going to be flexible, where I can work on things and get things done, but still have, because I got long-term projects I'm going to start first of the year. Which brings me to my next stuff. I'm going to start my first memorabilia in January. I'm not going to say January 1st, because I don't know if it's going to be January 1st. That's New Year's Day. And I drink on New Year's Eve heavily, and I'm not planning any stitching on New Year's Day, okay? Just saying. For all you guys out there that's planning a new start on January 1st, good luck to you. Not me. I'm not going to do any stitching on January 1st. Not that I'll have a hangover, because I don't have hangovers, but I'll be drinking heavily New Year's Eve. I know that. So, but yeah, I'm going to start my memorabilia. It's the Petal Fairy. Oh, let me grab it. Hang on. It's just right over here. Where's it at? See, I went through Wednesday too and kitted up a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be working on next year. And then I labeled them. Because I have a labeler. And I can do that. The only thing, I got everything I need for this except for the fabric. Oh, excuse me. But this is the one I'm going to start doing. This is the first memorabilia that I bought. And it's an older one. And it only has one color of acrylic and 2 different beads. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot. And I got it because at the time that I bought this, I hadn't done any beading or anything. Since then I've done, Mill Hill kilts. And it's like, kilt. Mill Hills aren't kilts. You don't wear them. They're a kit. But I like it. I mean, it's pretty. It's cute. And I ordered fabric for it. Because when I was doing writing down my plans for 2016 and everything, I made a list of things I still need for my kits for the things I'm going to start, and this was one of the few things I still needed. So, and it calls for, it's done on 32 count, which that's probably my son back. He's back now. I haven't stitched on 32 count yet. Now, I've stitched on 28 count, and I've been buying quite a bit of 28 count. So, I'm hoping stitching on 32 count's not going to be, I hope it's not going to be too tiny. You know what I mean? But, I almost forgot. I ordered quantum frames, ordered 2 of them, or the 70 by 30 and the 60 by 30. And I got a tracking number the other day, so I'm expecting them. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take to get from Russia to here, but I got a tracking number, which means they're at least on their way. I tried looking up the tracking number today to see where it was at, but I don't know. It's weird. But I'm hoping they should. I mean, I'm thinking today. Today is the 5th, I think, or 4th. I don't know what the date is, but it's still the first week of December, so I should get them before January. And I bought 2 frames. One of them I bought One's going to hold a Mirabilia and the other one will hold a Heaven and Earth. That's my thought between ordering them. Everything else I do, I can do on Q-Snaps. That's not a problem. But I wanted the quantum frames for my mirrors and for my Heaven and Earth. So that's that. So I'm going to start that one in January. Then I'm going to start a Heaven and Earth in January. And I'm on the fence about which one I want to start. I got 3 of them that I'm debating. One of them is the dog bookcase, where it has, it's a bookshelf. Yeah, dog bookshelf, and on the spine of each of the books there's a puppy. Either that one, or I have and they're and I don't have them printed up, so I can't show you. But there's one that's like a silhouette. It's all black, and it's a fairy. I thought about starting that one because, it's all black, and, my first... well, it's not a full cover. It's because the background... there's no background. The background will be the dyed floss... or not dyed floss. Y'all know what I mean. The fabric. Or the other one, which isn't actually a Heaven and Earth. It's a Tilton Craft up on the rooftop. I got the floss and fabric for all 3 of those, so I can start any one of them. I'm only going to work one Heaven and Earth at a time, because otherwise I'd have to buy another quantum frame, and not that I'm opposed to buying another quantum frame, but that's part of my plans. I'm going to have a mirror and a Heaven and Earth going, and that would be... my dogs. What? Hang on. What's out there? There's nothing. Move. Move. Usually, hang on. Let me fix these so y'all can see. No editing, by the way. No editing. Get over here. There is nothing out there. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that's going to make for great footage. Actually, there was a deer out there, and I just let my dogs out to chase it. And I usually don't do that. I didn't see it because it was in the tall grass until I opened the door and my dogs took off, and then I saw it. But yeah, deer come up in my backyard all the time to eat. And I normally don't let the dogs out to chase the deer because I'm afraid they'll chase them into the woods and then the dogs will get lost. So as soon as my son gets back from my drink, I don't know what the heck is... it's been... he's left right before I started this. So he's been gone for half an hour. The store is only 10 minutes down the road. Anyway. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have a mirror and Heaven and Earth as part of my whips. And I have no expectations of how long it's going to take me to get either one done, because it's not like I'm going to focus just on those. And, I'm going to do some sort of rotation with them, either whether I work 2 or 3 days on one, then 2 or 3 days on the other one, and then the rest of the week I work on something else. It's going to be something. And this is water in here. It's not a McDonald's thing. Anyway, I don't know why I told y'all that. Y'all don't care. Other than that, there are a few other goals that I want to complete by year end next year. One of the things is the series, The 3 Little Words by Lizzie Kate. I did one already earlier this year, and I got the rest of them, the rest of the patterns, and I got the fabric for it, and I got all the floss for it. I want to finish that series up this year. And I'm doing those individually. I'm not doing those all in one big piece like you can, but I'm not. I'm doing them individually. But I want to get that done by the end of 2000. In 16, I wrote 15 here. Oh no, that's something else. Okay. I jumped ahead. After, I also want to finish up all the whips that I've started in 2015, and I want to finish those up as soon as as early in the year as I can. And there's only two. And that's my brother's piece, which I'll have done well before March, because his birthday's in March, and he will get it for his birthday. And then I got 99 bottles that I started. And I haven't worked on that in a while because, like I said, I've been focusing on my brother's piece. But 99 bottles, and I want to get that done. I figured it takes me just a couple of days to do one full shelf. So if I do one full shelf and stitch, go to something else and then come back, I can have that done. But that's my goal. Those will be done at least in the first half of the year. Then I'm gonna and then one of my other goals is the Santa's Village, the Country Cottage Needleworks. I got everything for that. I got all the fabric again. I got all the patterns, and I want to finish that up by the end of the year. And I got 2 of them already stitched up. So that leaves me, I don't know how many is in the I think there's 12. I don't know. So I want that finished by the end of the year. And then also the Snowmen of the Club. Snowmen of the Month. I've done one. I've done January. I want to finish that series by the end of the year. And then the Do Re Mi, from The Sound of Music, I got that in. I got all 4 patterns now. I just haven't decided what fabric I'm going to put it on yet. I got to figure that out. I want to have that done by the end of the year. And if I do just those, just what I said, those series that I want to finish by the end of the year, if I do all that, that'll give me 37 finishes by the year end. That's not including the mirror or the Haid. I'm sure I'll get the mirror done before the end of the year because it's not that big. The Haid, the Heaven and Earth, I'm not planning on it. I don't know when I'll get that finished, but that'll be 37 just in those alone. Now, there's other things that I want to do too throughout the year, other patterns that I'll throw in here and there. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I think that's doable. I think I can get all that done. I don't know. And I also want to make Christmas cards for Christmas 2016. And I think if I do like a couple every month, instead of waiting till the last minute to do it, I should be fine. So I'll throw those in too. But those are my stitching plans. Those are the things I want to focus on. I got a bunch of other patterns that I want to do, that I know I want to do, but I want to get these series done out of the way because they're in the back of my mind. Especially the ones that I've already done 1 or 2 in that series. It's like you gotta finish. I gotta finish those. I gotta get them done. And that's just how I am. Another thing I'm going to do in 2016 is I'm not going on a stash diet. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy anything in 2016 because I'm sure I'm going to buy crap. But I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. And I was talking to Molly about this the other day, and it's like when I stitched years ago. There was no online buying. You had to actually get up, take a shower, get dressed, get in your car, drive down to wherever you buy your supplies, go in there, look through everything. It's just, so I didn't have a big stash. I would have like 2 or 3 projects ready at all times. And when I would finish one, then if I was out and about one day, I would swing in and get stuff, pick up another pattern or whatever. But I didn't have a big stash. Well, since I started, and it wasn't June, April. I didn't start stitching again till July of this year? So I've only been doing it for 6 months, and I have more stash than I've ever had as far as cross stitch goes. Ever. in just 6 months' time. And I think that's because I can just go online and click, 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 and then it comes to my door. Which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with buying and everything. It's just that I have one bookcase here that I keep all my stash on, and I want to keep all my stash just on that bookcase. So, I bought a lot, which is okay. But I'm gonna try not to buy as much next year. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm going on a stash diet and I'm not gonna buy stuff because, I mean, if I see a pattern I really, really want and I'm really, really gonna do, then I'm gonna buy it. But I'm just not gonna go, because there were times I went and bought like 10 patterns at once, and it's just like, I know I can't do. I know that everything I got enough stuff to last me for a couple of years. That's not the point. I don't know what the hell the point is. Anyway, I'm going to keep my buying at a minimum. If I see a pattern I really, really want, I'll get it. I'm going to stay in. I'm in the Fabric of the Month for Mo's. I tried to sign up for a Pattern of the Month for Hand Dyed by Stephanie, and she put me on a waiting list. I didn't realize there was a wait. Is there really a waiting list? I was like, huh? So I'm on the waiting list for Hand Dyed by Stephanie's. Did I join? I think I joined Under the Sea Fabrics. There's another one I joined. I think it's Under the Sea, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm getting even weave instead of Ada, and I'm doing that because I don't have much even weave, and I want to get stock. Floss, I got I have everything I want to stitch. Everything on this list, I have all the floss for it. It's all kitted up. So the only floss I plan on buying is, well, I can say I plan on only buying what I need, but there's a good sale, especially on like these water lilies, because I just love the water lilies. Do not buy it. Okay, that's it. So yeah, that's it for me. Well, for my plans. Like I said, in the buying, I got. Okay, see, this is my little notebook that I write. It's got my plan in, and I write notes for things that I jot down for when I do a video. Then I have another. I love little notebooks, by the way. I mean, I have a whole freaking drawer full of these things. This is my notebook of things that I need to buy. See, like, I got a list of all the DMC I need to start Maleficent, because I don't have those yet. See, this is where I had, and I crossed off the ones I got. There's a few. So this is not a I want this. This is a I need book. Things that I need to kit up stuff. So like the Snowman of the Month. If I told you I had all the patterns for those, I lied, because there's still a few more I need. So, but I got all of the Santa's Village. But this is the list that I keep things and I keep this with me when I go out, like in case there's a sale. And mostly it's floss. Ooh, you know what? Something else. The Lizzie Kate. Where's it at? I know it's in here. Maybe it's not in here. I must have took it out. Lizzie Kate has a series. It's 2 snowmen series. One is the Fat Man, I think, and I don't know, but she's got 2 different snowmen series out, and I'm picking up. I got the patterns on order. I got a couple orders still that are due to come in, and I'm getting those. And if possible, I'm going to try to work those into my plans to get those 2 series done. And those 2 series, I am going to do all in one big piece, because. And I wish I would on the Santa's Village one. I wish I would have done that all in one piece. I mean, and I've thought about going and buying one big piece and go ahead and even though I got 2 done, I haven't put the buttons on those 2 yet, so that I don't know if I want to... I don't know. No, I'm not going to restart it. I'm going to leave it like it is. But, now, the gingerbread series, the Gingerbread Village from Country Cotton Needleworks, I got the first one, which is the train. I got the second one that should be coming in. Well, I got it from Stitch and Bits and Bobs, so hard telling when it's going to come in. Those I will buy. I'm not going to. I'm not planning on stitching those next year. I'm not going to stitch them till I get them all, and those I will stitch all in one piece. So, is there anything else? I think that's it. Well, this is only a 45-minute video. Oh, I don't know if I'll be doing any more videos between now and the end of the year, because it's coming up the holiday season. I have, I'm going to be busy these next couple of weeks. I got my baking I got to do, which I don't really feel like doing it, but, you know, the kids, I have to do it for them. I got to finish my Christmas shopping because I'm way behind on my Christmas shopping. I'm just going to be busy these next few weeks. So I don't know if I'll have, you know, and I'm sure y'all don't freaking care. So what if I don't do a video until, but just to let y'all know, in case y'all are wondering, you know, why I don't put a video up here, you know, in the next couple of weeks. It probably won't be till after the first of the year. That's why I went through my 2016 plans, because I'm just going to be busy these next few weeks. So, that being said, I'm going to let you guys go and do what y'all need to do. I got to put all this crap up now that I got on the table. I got to go find my dog, see if they're in the woods still chasing that deer, and then call my son and figure out where the heck he is with my drink. Until then, if I don't see y'all between now and then, have a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.